Hello, viewers. Today I want to talk about Pan-Africanism. The original intention or objectives of Pan-Africanism was to liberate the whole of Africa. It was African independence. But African independence from what? We know that the so-called independent African countries were ushered into independence by constitutions drawn up in the metropolitan countries. And each of these countries belonged to either the Commonwealth, the French alliance, or the Portuguese connection. The Commonwealth, which was headed by the British Queen, and the French alliance, headed by the French president, and the same is true of the Portuguese connection. It is the dilemma of Africa that we inherited a state whose systems we had fought in order to gain the so-called independence. You can read my book, The Light of Africa, and I have a whole chapter of the African dilemma. The Light for Africa can be found on Amazon. Pan-Africanism failed to realize that the so-called independence was not independence at all. It was an inheritance of the economic, political, and social systems of the former colonial master. First, let me talk about the economic system. The economic system that we inherited is one of dog eat dog. An economic system that enslaved the Africans to slave labor for foreign investment, the economic system that created cartels, which are important vehicles of corruption in Africa. The economic system that would ensure that only a few enjoyed the resources of the country, and the majority of the people, the majority of Africans, live in poverty. Before the white men arrived in Africa, before colonialism, there was no hunger in Africa. We all lived very well, and we were each other's brother's keeper. If a neighbor did not have the kinship system took care of the neighbor who did not have. We had closely knit kinship system. And all that was destroyed by colonialism. Today, we entirely depend on aid from the former colonial powers, the so-called international world. We have become so dependent that we cannot urge our people to eat what they produce and produce what they eat. It is indeed an African dilemma. Today, I have talked about the economic system. In my next video, I will talk about the political system that we have also inherited from the colonial masters. Again, this is the voice in the wilderness, but the voice of true revolution. See you in my next video. Thank you.